Oberon's feast. Robert Herrick Hapcot. To thee the fairy state I with discretion dedicate, because thou possess things that are curious and unfamiliar. Take first the feast. These dishes gone, we'll see the fairy court, and on a little mushroom table spread. After short prayers, they set on bread, a moon-parched grain of purest wheat, with some small glittering grit, to eat his choice bits with. Then in a trice they make a feast less great than nice. But all this while his eye is served, we must not think his ear was stirved, but that there was in place to stir his spleen, the churring grasshopper, the merry cricket, the pooling fly, the piping gnat for minstrelsy. And now, we must imagine first, the elves present to quench his thirst, a pure seed pearl of infant dew, brought and best sweetened in a blue and pregnant violet, which done his kindling eyes begin to run quite through the table, where he spies the horns of papery butterflies, of which he eats, and tastes a little of that we call the end quo. Cuckoo's spittle. Ampersand quo. A little fuzzball pudding stands by, yet not blessed by his hands, that was too coarse. But then forthwith he ventures boldly on the pith of sugar drush, and eats the sagging well bestrutted peas sweet bag, gladdening his palate with some store of emmet's eggs. What would he more? But beards of mice, a newt's stewed thigh, a bloated earwig, and a fly, with the red-capped worm that's shut within the concave of a nut, brown as his tooth. A little moth late fattened in a piece of cloth, with withered cherries, mandrake's ears, mole's eyes. To these, the slain stag's tears, the unctuous dewlaps of a snail, the brocard of a nightingale o'ercome in music, with a wine, ne'er ravished from the flattering vine, but gently pressed from the soft side of the most sweet and dainty bride, brought in a dainty daisy, which he fully quaffs up to bewitch his blood to height. This done, commended grace by his priest, the feast is ended.